Today's discussion is subtraction. Let's review some of the rules. The addition of signed numbers. When we have like signs, we want to keep the same sign. Example, -3 added to a -7. Like signs, we're just going to combine the numbers and keep the same sign. So the answer would be -10. When we add unlike signs, we keep the sign of the larger number and subtract the smaller number from the larger. -12 added to 15. Notice we're adding. The larger number is 15, so the sign is going to be positive, and then we take the smaller number, 12, from 15. 12 and 15 is 3, so the answer is +3. The way we do subtraction is we rewrite it as an equivalent addition problem. And a subtraction is defined as being equivalent to adding the opposite. For example, if we had -2 subtract -1, notice the subtraction symbol is what's separating the two signed numbers. We rewrite it as -2 add, instead of subtraction, the opposite, which would be +1. And then we use the rules of addition. -2 + 1 would be a -1. Another example, 9 minus a -9. Again, we notice a subtraction of a negative number. So it's 9 add, the opposite of the -9 is +9. Now we're adding two numbers of the same sign, so we get an even larger one, that would be +18. Next, how about 20 minus 42? There's a subtraction symbol. This is a positive number, understood. So it's 20 add the opposite. So we're adding unlike signs. We take the sign of the larger number, which is negative, take the smaller number away from the bigger. 20 from 42 would be 22. Let's do one that's a little bit more involved. How about -15, add 3.3, subtract -6.4. What we should do is rewrite any subtraction right away. So that would be -15, add 3.3. The subtraction becomes add the opposite +6.4. Now, what I would like to do, since both these numbers are positive, I'm going to add these first. So I'm going to have -15. When I add 3.3 to 6.4, I'm going to get 9.7. Now we want to add unlike signs. We take the sign of the larger number, which is negative, and we take the smaller number, 9.7, away from 15. We come up with -5.3. Let's look at the following example. The highest point on a continent is a mountain at an elevation of 22,951. It's important to make a little diagram. So here's sea level. And the mountain is right here at 22,951. That's positive. The lowest point is a peninsula at an elevation of 139 feet below sea level. So if that's level, 139 might be right here. That's a negative number. And how much higher is the mountain than the peninsula? That means we want to find the distance from the lowest point, from here, all the way up to there. We have to pass through 0 and then continue climbing. This is not an addition problem. This is a subtraction problem. We need to take 22,951, subtract from it the lowest point, which is -139. And the way we do a subtraction is to rewrite the subtraction as an equivalent addition by taking the opposite sign, +139. We still have 22,951. And if we perform the addition of two positive numbers, we're going to come up with an even larger number, 23,090. Obviously, we had to get back up to zero. That's 139 units. And then we had to go 22,951 more. So that's why this is the answer. We don't want to take 139 away from 22,951. We want to subtract it.